We'll be chilling and having a good time.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 9 of Vlogmas. I really hate how all of my openings to Vlogmas are virtually the same. I mean, obviously, like, I try really hard to make it seem a little bit different with like montages and non-montages, but there's no getting around the fact that a lot of my mornings are very routine. I wake up, I work out, or I don't. Today was a non-workout day, and then I go get my advent calendar coffee. But listen, that's how I like to live my life. And I seriously wake up craving coffee nowadays. Like, I never thought I'd be one of those people. I never understood those people, but like, I am so excited to drink my coffee. It's just, especially not knowing what it's going to be, but it's also, the stakes are high, because if I don't like it, I actually don't really have backup. Also, in a moment of realness, this is our guest bedroom, which is basically just turned into a closet, essentially. You can't win them all. Day 9, I'm hoping it's a good one. I need a good one. Ooh, I have actually never tried Panera coffee. It is the Colombian medium roast. Although medium isn't my favorite. I'm more of a dark coffee kind of gal. And I think I'm gonna spend the rest of the early morning relaxing and reading, because I feel like with Vlogmas, reading is the biggest thing that gets put on the back burner because it's such a passive activity. Like, I can't show you guys me reading. Like, sure, I could take a vlog clip of it for 2 seconds. So I really have not been reading a lot lately. And the book that I'm in the middle of, The Perfect Mistake, I'm only 20% of the way in, maybe 30% now. And I don't know, like, I'm intrigued, but it's feeling very repetitive and obvious, but we'll see. I have a feeling a big twist has to be coming. Also, I'm so sad. All of my bananas are going bad at once, and it's just, I know everyone's gonna tell me to like bake banana bread, but I don't want banana bread, I just want a banana. And when I go home to New York, I'm very excited because my parents have a NutriBullet. We didn't take ours on the road with us, and obviously I wasn't just gonna buy a second NutriBullet. So I'm very excited to get back on my protein smoothie game. I have missed that. I didn't bring it on the road with us because obviously we were trying to consolidate, and we brought our huge air fryer. Like, that was a need. And now I'm missing my protein shake. So I am excited for that. I'm excited for certain things that you don't get while living in an Airbnb. You know, just like your home comforts. And even just the fact that I'm not going to feel comfortable in a place and then have to move right away. Because at all of the places, like, I felt comfortable, I felt at home, but then it was, oh, okay, let's pack up our bags and move. And then it took me a while to adjust to the new place. You know what I mean? So I am excited. We still, by the way, have no like firm decisions made. So we really have no plans, but we'll see. Today, the only thing I really have set in my agenda is I'm going to get my weekly B12 shot. It's a Thursday, so I either go on Wednesday or Thursday. I've been doing this for about 5 or 6, I want to say 6 weeks. This is probably my 7th, possibly. And I have just felt great. And it's funny because for me, when it comes to my health, one thing that has really helped me monitor how I feel per month is our travels. Like, I can look at August and I know it's August because we were in Nashville. I can look at September and know it's September because of Charlotte. Like, so it really helps me see. And I have to say, I felt kind of awful in Charlotte. Like, I was struggling to get through a full day where I just wanted to sleep. I had headaches, really bad headaches. Like, I just was not feeling well. And I almost wonder if I was overdoing my workouts. I kind of think I was. Like, obviously, there's a lot that goes into your health, right? Like, it could be being low in B12, which I found out I was severely deficient last year. And then it could be not getting enough sleep. And I was getting enough sleep, though, so it wasn't that. Overexerting yourself. And I honestly feel like I kind of was. Oh, darn it, you can't even see there's a boat going by out the window. I'm gonna miss that. But yeah, I just felt awful when we were in Charlotte. Nashville, I was okay. And then this past month, I have just been feeling so good. Like, well rested, energized, ready to go. What do you want to do? Like, I can't explain it, but especially when I was reporting and I was waking up so early, it felt, if I could describe it, if I was sitting on a couch, it felt like there was like a magnetic force pulling me like onto the couch, like where I couldn't get up. Like, that is seriously the only way I can describe it. I had never experienced that in like my childhood or high school or college. Like, it really was just within the last couple of years. And I do have a feeling B12 played a bigger role in that than even my sleep schedule. And the only reason I say that is because I see anchors who have been doing the 2 a.m. wake up shift for years. I mean, you look at our morning crew, they've been doing it for, I think, like decades, like, and they're perfectly fine. Yeah, they complain. Actually, and that was one thing, when I was talking to Bob Herzog, who was one of the anchors, like, he said, oh, it's normal to feel like you're nauseous and you're gonna throw up every morning and just overall not well. I mean, he looks well, though, that's the thing, and that's the thing with, I feel like, a lot of health problems people have. It's like invisible illnesses. You don't see it, and that's also with mental health, but you don't see it, so it's like, oh, they're doing just fine, but you don't know that they're actually in so much pain, or they're exhausted, or they're feeling some type of way. And then in terms of like my workout health and all of that, it has been very frustrating that I can't do my normal workouts. At this point, I think I just need to cancel my Burn Boot Camp membership. I've been banking on me getting better, but I just don't know if I'll ever be able to do that type of workout again. Like, clearly something's wrong with my shoulder. I'm not getting any answers. I just don't know. So I have to make that decision. But I also have learned, like, even though I do enjoy doing those workouts, in order to be healthy and live a healthy, happy lifestyle, you don't need to, bust your butt in the gym. For example, yesterday I went on a run at the beach, and then I walked to the beach, and that was my workout of the day, right? Then I also went and explored downtown. If you looked at my Apple Watch, I actually burned more calories and did more like movement while walking in downtown St. Petersburg than on my run, because I just walked so much. I think I walked like 4.5 miles yesterday. So I'm starting to realize, like, working out doesn't have to be in a gym or look a certain way or cause like sweat to fly off your face. Like, that's not necessary to be healthy. I am super excited, guys, because I just parked outside Dick's Sporting Goods, which is right next to the B12 store here in St. Petersburg. And last week I met one of the owners, Holly, and I was just talking to her about it, and I told her I had a YouTube channel, and I asked if she would be comfortable talking more about what they do on camera, and she said she would. So I'm really excited, just because obviously I explained to you guys, I love my B12 shots. They make me feel better, but I mean, that's as far as my explanation goes. And they do so much more than just B12 in there. So I want her to tell you guys about it. And I just think it'd be like an interesting switch up from the vlog of just me talking. All right, guys, I'm here at the B12 store, but I've got something special. I have the owner, Holly, with us, which I just met her last week. Yep. She said she would be comfortable going on camera and just talking about what you guys do, because I had no idea. I mean, you can kind of see behind her, there is a lot that they do here, and I had no idea this even existed.
So I am one of 3 owners of this St. Pete location for the B12 store. There are about 60 locations nationwide, including Puerto Rico, that are all independently owned and operated. And what we do here is we offer intramuscular injectable vitamins. So the awesome thing about that is that a lot of people don't realize when you are taking oral supplements, even if you're doing your best to get the organic, no fillers, all of that, you're only getting about 20 to 30% efficacy once it passes the GI tract. So we're really not getting what we need from oral supplements, and I think we all know we don't get what we need from the foods that are provided to us these days. So with this, you get 100% of the supplement directly into your bloodstream. It does last you 7 to 10 days, and people love it. We are the B12 store, but we do have everything else from glutathione, which is a master antioxidant. We have D3, which I like to call the happy vitamin, but also supports bone health. Vitamin C, obviously, we all need that. We offer immunity cocktails. Magnesium, one of my favorites. It's my calming shot. We have all the lipotropics, which are the fat burning and fat melting and detoxifying shots. People love those and lose a ton of weight. Special things like Body Comp for guys that help with stamina and muscle repair. NAD Plus, which is the famous Kardashian vitamin, if I'm allowed to say that, that pretty much anti-ages you, reverses the cell's aging process. So quick in and out process, and I think you're going to kind of give them a little example today of what it's like to come in and get a B12 shot.
Yeah, I want it, because when I was first getting my shots, guys, I was nervous. I'm not like a shots person. I get very scared. You don't feel it. For the B12 shots, it has to do with, I mean, the needle is so small, right?
Yes, teeny tiny. It's the equivalent of an insulin needle.
And when they told me that, I'm like, dang, I'm not as brave as I thought, because I'm thinking I'm getting this huge needle. I'm like, oh, I'm so brave with my arm. But no, it's super simple. I want to show you. Back here is where you get the shot. If we go behind the curtain, super clean, and oh my gosh, yeah, I love like the furniture even, super easy. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'm not gonna try to do too up close. I know some people get weird with needles, but I just want to show you how simple it is. All right, so this is what it looks like. It looks a little scary, at least my first time. I was low-key a little nervous, but it's not.
So all of our shots are administered by a licensed Florida nurse, and we are overseen by a doctor. So the first time you come in, you will get a prescription on file for everything that we have to offer.
And now it's my time to shine.
Okay, take a nice deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, pinch.
Oh wow, and that's nothing. Every time I expect it to be like some big thing, not at all. And then the other ones, you were saying like D3 you have to get in your...
Yes, so we'll typically do the B12 in the arm because of the size of the needle, but some of the other shots we will do in the hip or the buttocks area, which you'll be getting some of those today, but we decided not to show that today since you're wearing a dress.
I don't think it's gonna be that kind of YouTube video, guys. And now I am good to go. And as you guys know, I'm going home to Long Island in a couple weeks. I researched it. There is nothing like this on Long Island, which I'm shocked by. So I was kind of freaking out, but then Holly told me I actually can travel with it. And you can even order it online.
We can travel, you can order online, we do ship, and we're always thinking about expanding. So if the Northeast wants it, maybe we'll bring it.
We need it, guys. And my mom has volunteered. She thinks she can do it for me. We'll see. It'll be an adventure on the vlog, but that's how dependent I've become on this B12 because I just don't get it in my food. Like I have to get the shot, and this is just the coolest thing ever, so yay. So in addition to my B12 shot, they also gave me D3, magnesium, and Triimmune just to try out, see how I feel. So I don't really have a verdict yet because I just got it, but I'm going to try to remind me in the comments if I forget. I'm going to link them down below. You guys can order them online if you want. I'm not getting like paid to say this. I'm just so passionate about it because I was so clueless I didn't know you could just go to the store and get these injections. And one thing Holly was saying is they do have like the IV route that's becoming very popular nowadays. Sit down, get an IV for like an hour and get all the benefits, but that is so much more time and complication than just a quick boop, and I've just been so happy with how they've been making me feel. So technically I have groceries at home and should be eating at home, but I had to. Okay, I'm doing something I said I never would. I'm eating in my car, and there's no reason I said I never would. It's never been an appealing place to eat for me. I'd rather just eat at home or eat out, but the guys I was sitting next to were so loud and obnoxious. I'm not trying to be mean. They were having a good time, but I took my bowl and I left. And actually, now that I'm here safe in my car, I can explain what I got. This place, Fresh Kitchen, guys, like I'm so happy that finally these healthier fast food places are catching on because it gives me life. I get the 6 bowl, which means you get 2 bases. So I got brown rice and spinach, and then you get 2 proteins. I just got double of the lemon chicken and then 2 veggies. I got sweet potato and broccoli, and it is just 10 out of 10. I'm also trying to stay out a little later because Zach, I overheard him on the phone. He has a very busy work day where it's like meeting after meeting after meeting. And a lot of people ask, why doesn't he work out of the office? It's just not as ideal of a setup. It's in a very dark room. He likes the natural light, and the chair isn't comfortable, which, let's face it, Zach is the one who has the 8 to 5 job. He's the one grinding, so he obviously can just choose what his best work setup is at each of our locations. It is going to be interesting when we go to Long Island, him working at my parents' house, because the house isn't really that big, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. And I feel like I'm just trying to live up all of my favorite St. Pete food spots that I will not get in New York, although there is a chance, a very high chance, that we will be returning to St. Pete. Just got back from the pool. I'm showered in my robe, as you can see, and inside this drawstring contains some very exciting things. This is where I keep all of my glamnetic things, which I haven't really been using the eyelashes. I mean, I'm in Florida. I haven't been wearing heavy makeup. Obviously, they'd be great for a special occasion, but I have been addicted to, absolutely obsessed with, all of the fake nails. This is my collection. I actually ordered some using the code they gave me. Like, I used my own code, and then for Black Friday they had a huge deal, so I ordered some more to my parents' house in New York. I know that sounds absolutely psychopathic, but they saved me so much money and time. Like, I never thought I'd be the type of person who wears fake nails, because I always thought of fake nails as just like so long and so crazy, but the ones that I normally order are super short. I think I am going to try out this pair. These might be medium. I've never tried this shape. This is like a, what is that, like a rectangular square shape? But for the most part, the ones I order, it seriously just looks like I got my nails painted, yet it's so much cheaper and it stays on so much longer. And what I didn't realize, I can actually get 2 different sets out of each and every box, because they come with so many multiples of sizes that I can wear 2 different sets, and each one lasts about like a week and a half, I'd say. I mean, it all depends how rough you are with your nails, and to be honest, I am pretty rough with mine. I love them. They're a little longer than I normally prefer. I just like super short, because you can see how long they are here. Like, I don't like it to be that long, so these are kind of like claws, but I love it. It just looks so good, and no manicure would ever look this good. You might notice like some glue around my fingers. That'll come off in the shower or when I just go wash my hands right now. And then the only other self-care thing of the evening, I would like to self-tan, because it is a Thursday and I have no idea what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Where's my, oh, it's over here. But I know that we are probably gonna go out, because that's what we normally do on Fridays. And this is probably my all-time favorite self-tan, Isle of Paradise medium, and it's just the self-tanning water. So you just do a couple of spritzes on your face and you wake up tan, which here in Florida, I have been very careful with the sun. When I got here, I feel like I was on a high getting so tan. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm getting as tan as possible. And now I'm definitely reining it back as much as possible, because we don't want, you know, skin cancer or any of that. So I have been wearing sunscreen. I definitely am. I mean, you can see, okay, yeah, I'll never expose my face to the sun without sunscreen. Like, that's one thing that's like the non-negotiable. So you can look at the difference between my arm, which I have not self-tanned my body since, I don't know, Nashville. I've not used a drop of self-tanner on my body since Nashville. I've just been doing like natural with the sun, and you can tell I definitely am tanner. Zach is currently at the gym, so it's just me in the cozy apartment. I just like love the cozy Christmas vibes. I wish I could be like this year round. I really do. I mean, obviously you could do like things like that with the fireplace, but the tree just ties it all in, and this is my favorite time of the night with the sunset. It's just so beautiful. And I think I'm gonna end the vlog here so that I can edit this, get it up, and then have a nice relaxing evening as well. So love you guys so much. I seriously mean it, especially with Vlogmas. Like, I've just been having the best time with you guys. So I really, really appreciate all your sweet comments. And I'll see you here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye.